excited. One more day. March 31st. I get excited when I start a new month in anything that I'm doing or reading. Okay, A Quiet Peace. I'm half asleep. I woke up, I jumped in the shower, and then I grabbed this book. I did my other reading earlier, but I used to do a lot of devotions every day. Now I do 2 for sure. 3 on most days. On days I work, I do 2. March 31st. So we don't need to listen to Stand. It's not really on my Christian playlist. And this is not a Christian book. It's just a morning devotion. Daily devotion. Just let go. We will suddenly realize that God is doing for us what we could not do for ourselves. That's from Alcoholics Anonymous, page 84. While playing with my 2-year-old nephew, I came across one of those cars that you pull back and then it rolls forward of its own accord. As I was showing him how it worked, he kept trying to force it to go forward, causing the wheels to spin around without the car going anywhere. I found myself repeating to him over and over again, just let go. Pull back and let go. It suddenly occurred to me what a powerful example of the third step, made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Whenever I try to make things happen through my own willpower, I usually find myself spinning my wheels. However, when I let my higher power take the reins, my life advances effortlessly and joyfully, like the toy car. I simply need to back up and release for a smooth ride forward. I will trust my higher power today. I will remember to let go and let God whenever I am faced with situation, person, place, or thing that I am powerless over. I will remember that when I let go, God can do for me what I cannot do for myself. I'm never going to get off this. Who can I be for who's ever standing in front of me? If God... I started to pray for the right people to be standing in front of me too. Like, for wherever He wants me to be to help me get there, right? And I don't have, like, I'm not this big visionary. I'm not an apostle, or I'm not a builder, an engineer. Peace. I quote a scripture sometimes, a peace that surpasses all understanding, and I get that sometimes, on occasion, probably more often than most, in the most random situations where peace doesn't look like it's part of the equation, right? But why do people give it away so freely? I was thinking about, this is a secular book, a secular fellowship I belong to, but how my mind works, and I see it all the time. Why do we give that away? So if God's our Father, and your Father gave you peace, why do we let it go so easily? Why do we give it up so easily? Like, you'd fight to the death for, well, you might not, but for your pride, for your pocketbook, for... Why do we let our peace just go? Take it. And then we're right on board with... I'll speak for myself. Usually, I'm acting in the same manner as whoever took it. It's like someone walking down the street robbing your wallet. Next week you're walking down with them robbing someone else's wallet, and so on. And it just goes bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's what it is when you let people take your peace. That chaos and confusion and anxiety, it's just like the spiritual world is real. It's not just real to me, it's real whether you like it or not. There's things unseen going on around and about us, right? And just like any unit, like they talk about the angels, they talk about demons, angels and demons. They have units. And yeah, there's violence and there's every kind of sin imaginable, but it's not talked about enough that allowing people to take your peace. You'd follow someone for weeks if they stole your car. This is called A Quiet Peace. Maybe that's how I'm going to read this again and see if it has anything to do with peace whatsoever. I have to go to work in 2 hours. That's like 3 energy drinks away.